It was a bit of a wake-up call. Do you fancy this fixture as being more straightforward than your last Champions League outing?
I don't think any Champions League games are straightforward. We know it'll be a tough game. They're strong at home. They're a strong side anyway. I think they had a good European campaign last year, and obviously after a good result against Napoli, they're going to be full of confidence and wanting to be put on a good performance and be a big test for us.
It's pretty mad though to think that for the last couple of seasons you haven't won away in the group stages. Is it because it's like such a key period domestically as well as on a European basis, the way that these two competitions run?
Yeah, I think that might come into it. There's a lot of games around this period. It's tough. A lot of international breaks as well, so it's hard to get that rhythm and plenty of games. But on the other hand, we haven't been good enough away from home, and that's the simple fact of the matter. We have to be better away from home, and there are no easy games in the Champions League at home or away, so we have to be better, we have to improve. But obviously the amount of the games that we have, that might be a factor, but we have a very good squad of players and an experienced squad of players how to deal with that, so we need to improve away from home. We know that, and hopefully we can do that starting tomorrow.
Why do you find it so difficult then? What is it about playing away in Europe?
Well, I think we've had some very good results away from home as well. I think Bayern Munich stands out as a good result away from home as well. So, with stats you can paint how you want. Obviously we can think about the Bayern game, which was a massively important game, and we went there and did the business against one of the best teams in Europe. Whereas you can turn around and say the group games and this and that. So we want to win. We go into every game wanting to win. It won't be easy, but we have to go out there and perform to make that happen.
Okay, one more, Juliet, and then we're going to go to Chris Bascombe, and then we'll come along the front row here. I think James and Neil have got questions, so we'll come to them, yeah. Okay.
Cool. It's just a quick one. Patrice Evra said last night you frustrated the hell out of him as a player. Who frustrates the hell out of you?
Players.
Anybody. Name.
No, but who's it?
I don't know, really. It's hard to name one, obviously. It's nice to know that Patrice thinks I was a nuisance.
Pass it over there.
Patrice.
Yeah.
James, I was just wondering, are you a bit gutted that you're one of the few that hasn't been nominated for the Ballon d'Or? But or more seriously, what do you think it says about the club that to have so many? It's quite extraordinary that so many players have got that.
Yeah, I think it's well deserved. The lads are in there. I think it says a lot about the team and the job we're doing as a club and as a squad collectively. And there's probably a couple more who weren't in there who could have had a chance as well. So that says a lot about the team, and getting to back-to-back Champions League final I think helps as well. But I think the great thing about the squad, you can see how we play. We play as a team. The team comes first, and everyone does the job on both sides of the ball. And individual awards are great, they come along, but you have to be doing the business as a team and win trophies as a team, and I think you can see that's the mentality within the squad, and the team always comes first. And if there's individual awards to be picked up on the way, then that's great, and that's recognition for the job you're doing. But every single player I know for a fact had sacrificed individual awards for the team trophies.
Okay, we'll go to Chris McKenna, and then we are going to come down the front here for final few questions for James. Chris.
James, obviously this period where there is a lot of games, does that suit you? Because it means more rotation in the midfield, and it means more chances for you to get game time as well.
I think as a player you want to play as many games as you can. So every time you get that chance to go out there and perform, you need to do it to the best of the ability and make it difficult for the manager to leave it out. And like I said before, we've got a strong squad of players, and the competition's strong in every position, and that's exactly what we need to push each other to perform. So having that amount of games is what happens when you're successful, and we're lucky enough to be in that. We're still in all the trophies, and we go out there to win every single game we can, so we'll try and do that. And I think all the players are used to it now, and it doesn't make it any easier, the boys with the internationals and travelling and things like that as well. But we've gone the distance in this competition for a couple of years in a row, and we know what it's all about, so we need to carry on doing that. And we need to keep looking after ourselves, and hopefully have the luck with the injuries and things like that as well.
Okay, I think James Pearce down the front, and then Neil, if you two can pass it to James first, please.
Hi, James. Obviously, we saw Alisson Becker back in goal at Old Trafford on the weekend. Obviously, the team has coped magnificently without him, but how much of a difference will it make having him back in there?
Yeah, I think Adrian done fantastically well. It wasn't easy for him to step in at the time he did. He hadn't trained much. He wasn't match fit, and he came in and the job he done, made some massive saves and big times in games. So he's done a fantastic job and slipped straight into the squad. So can't say enough good things about him. But obviously Ali, we know how good he is. We know how well he did in his first season, what he brings to the team, both in goalkeeping as a character, but also with his ability with his feet as well. So he's obviously massive, but and will help us again, and hopefully it'll take him. Hopefully, it won't take him too long to get back up to speed, because it's not easy as well having a broken pre-season and things like that. Obviously, with the tournament in the summer, but again, like I said, the job Adrian done while he was playing was fantastic.
Okay.
And just in terms of your own future, have there been any developments on the contract front, and do you expect to still be a Liverpool player this time next season?
Who knows, there's been talks, so hopefully it gets resolved sooner rather than later, but at this moment I'll just keep playing football as well as I can.
And Neil?
James, you mentioned about the squad and the importance of the squad. How pleased was it to see Adam Lallana come on and make such a big contribution at the weekend after he's had a difficult couple of seasons?
Yeah, delighted. I think we all know how good Adam is, and you need that look in football, and he hasn't seemed to have it over the last couple of years, and nobody sees the side within the training ground when he's working in the gym tirelessly and trying everything and coming back and putting the graft in and the long hours and every attention to detail possible. So for him to come back and score in a massive game and get a massive point for us was fantastic, and everyone's delighted for him, and it shows again. We've talked about being successful, but you need a full squad of players and competition and top quality players, and he's proved many times how good he is. So it's great to have him back, and he's not only on the field with his ability, but the character is and the voice he is in the dressing room is very important to us.
Is that it? Any more for James before we let him go and do his TV duties? Okay, brilliant. Thanks, James. Appreciate it.